Hi, did you ever stop to think about blaming other people being a strategy to remain a child? Let's talk about that. Hi, I'm Paola Ranova, founder of Ranova Enterprises and creator of the Cardinal Method of Life Connection. And today we're going to talk about taking full responsibility for who you are, for your actions, and stop once and for all playing the blame game. Now, I know we don't do this on purpose, and most of us do not do this consciously, but there's a way for you to start acting and really paying attention to yourself and to be your own guide or coach, in a sense that whenever you catch yourself blaming other people for your misery or blaming other people for events that happened in your life, you have to say to yourself, I have to stop this, because that keeps me in child mode. It's the fastest, easiest, most automatic excuse to remain as a child on the emotional level. And when we don't take responsibility for our lives, we undermine the present moment, either financially, either professionally, or with our families. We erode our relationships. We have a nasty relationship with where we live. There are many possibilities. But what I want to call your attention to today is the fact that the blame game keeps you in child mode. It's an immature way to face life. So you may ask, something terrible happened to me in childhood, and I know, and I sympathize, I have compassion. We hold constellations here every month, and we've been doing this for over 4 years now for that very reason. We want you to look at your wounds in your past, in your childhood, see the root causes of that, make peace with it, consent to it, take it as a lesson that has made you stronger, and encourage you to move on. Because if we keep ourselves going down that black hole or downward spiral of whatever trauma happened in childhood, it means we're living in the past. And it means we're not enjoying life as we should. We're not honoring the gift of life and the present moment, which is the only reality that there is, because the past doesn't exist anymore and the future doesn't exist yet. So doesn't exist anymore, doesn't exist yet means that there are illusions, or there are, parallel realities that are not your present moment in this life. So you want to enjoy the best of life right now. And as an adult, we have the responsibility to own our pain and do something useful with it, not in a sense of, creating another autopilot and just shoving it under the carpet and not dealing with it. But whenever we feel that something's off, we can do something to work on it. We can journal, we can seek guidance, we can just call ourselves to, just become more responsible for whatever it is, and just making the choice to go in a different path instead of dwelling in the pain. So our relationships create the quality of our lives. And trauma and pain stem from a specific painful or difficult relationship, which is always a teacher for us. We need that lesson, right? So I always tell people, we are not victims of anything that has happened to us. We've created the painful experiences with our unconscious minds or from our higher self perspective. Sometimes the higher self will guide us into situations that will challenge us for us to become stronger. But painful, unnecessary experiences are usually caused by the unconscious mind and by previous painful experiences that are just re-editing themselves. Reason why we use Ho'oponopono a lot in the Cardinal Method. If you don't know what that is, I will teach you right now. It is a 4-phrase prayer that really dissolves negative energy, dissolves painful experiences from the past, not just now, but in past generations, past lives. Anything in the past that was distorted or painful can be dissolved so it doesn't recreate itself in the present moment. So it is, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. You are not saying this to any particular person. You are saying this to your higher self, to source, to God, to the universe. It's a vertical relationship between you and the higher light. Okay? The 4 sentences in the prayer are are connected, are meant to be said to God, to your higher self, to source, to higher consciousness, or whatever name feels better for you. It's a vertical connection to release the pain. Okay? So there are 2 things that I suggest you do today whenever you're feeling weird or playing the blame game or falling into the temptation of becoming a victim. 1, do the Ho'oponopono prayer. 2, know that whoever hurt you is not responsible for your pain today. You are, because you are re-editing that pain in your mind. You're living from resentment, or you're living from any other energy that has wounded you, and you can do something about it. Not to disregard the pain, but to choose to heal it. That is mature love for self. That is becoming an adult. All right? So I hope it was clear. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you haven't yet, please do. And hit the notification button. It's the little bell that will tell you exactly when we upload new content. And also social media. All our social media channels are here for you. And I can't wait to see you again in the comments area and next week for the next blog post and video. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.